And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Jefferson. And both free throws good for Jefferson. And so here is Oklahoma City. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And you go back to the matchups last year, they won the season series, but then when they met in the playoffs, they were taken down. So this ought to be interesting tonight.
It's hauled in by Capela. And here are the Rockets. Here's Smooth on the wing, Johnson. Cephalosha with the steal. 1 second left, and the layup is good.
Great D. Picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Backcourt tandem, Westbrook and Jeremy Lamb. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Thabo Cephalosha. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Lakers was just phenomenal. He finished with 39 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the Rockets pick up 3.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it for the Rockets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Capela. Jones comes in for Jefferson. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Johnson. Here's Smooth. He's got 10. Ariza passes it to Wall. He feeds it to Harden. Shot clock at 6. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Harden's got his second basket. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the paint, here's Adams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yeah, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Here's Harden, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Houston, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooters.
And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 4. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Adams. And that one's good. Adams has got 9 points.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Houston's gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. They set the pick. Johnson outside. Pass to Freeman. Houston moving it around. Screen by Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Long. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Passes to Waters. For the 3. Cole's shot is good. He has 5.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Rockets shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. The dish to Jefferson. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Wong, and it's blocked. Capela passes to Johnson, and he gets it to go from the corner. Johnson's got 5 now. An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
There's no doubt he's one of the league's most dynamic offensive players, capable of putting up big numbers from the wing.
Yeah, that's where he likes to operate, but he can hurt you from anywhere, Steve. I mean, his numbers come from all over the place, and he's a very sophisticated offensive player with how he goes about his game.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
The feed to Cole from deep. No good. Second.
Scott, I heard.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we pay.
And that's the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammate.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Wong, he's in at the point. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Griffin is out there with Jones. Shot clock at 2. Here's Wong. Rebounded by Lamb.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Durant with it, now defended by Wong. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A moment now to take a look at some of the stats for Westbrook. He's averaging 19 points a game, 7 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. Man, it's the kind of run we've seen from him so many times in the past.
But no matter how many times we do see him have a stretch like this, Steve, it still leaves us shaking our heads in amazement and admiration. You can see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark, a pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder. This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Westbrook double team. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. To the inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Harden the pass to Wong. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Take a look at what Smooth's been doing. He's got 13 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 1. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Jarrett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ariza outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Durant attacking. Back to Westbrook. The shot no good. And Houston the other way now.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Clark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. 4 on the clock. Long passes to Ariza. Sends it from downtown. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Back to Westbrook. Jarrett, defended by Jones. That's good. And that's 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Hey, guys, we got to make sure we take away all easy looks. That means we have to stick with our man. I don't care if it's on the strong side or the weak side. No helps on drives.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Kevin Durant. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 3rd in scoring, 13th in free throw percentage. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Harden the pass to Wall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Houston. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Oklahoma City, 5 games behind.
Checking out Houston, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear. Check out the game for Durant. 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
The pass to Wall.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Durant. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Steven Adams. Houston in the lead. Here's Smooth. He's got 15. Kicks it out to Ariza. Pass to Wall. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Well, you look at Smooth, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Russell Westbrook.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now.